Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Jace, and welcome to week number three. That is right, week number three of your 9040 class, which is Intellectual Freedom and its Discontents. As always, I am your professor, Dr. Jace, and this is going to be a very, very short check-in video today because A, I am sick, and B, I am preparing for jury duty for the uh, end of the week. And yeah, that is double the not so fun. But I do want to check in with you just to first of all say, whoa, I'm gonna leave myself small. I'm gonna check in with you all first of all to say that I am very, very, again, still very satisfied with the discussion board action. I will be putting discussion board grades in very, very soon. And I was also pleased with the participation and discussion at the synced session that we had the other night, Thursday night. So you all are on a roll and out of control. And I hope that that doesn't take a toll on whatever you have going on in your life and other things that you need to spend energy on. But I am very happy with what I've seen out of this class so far, and I am looking forward to seeing how things progress. Having said that, your discussion three, your week three discussion, I should say, is dealing with obscenity and the Miller test. So, what I have seen so far, and this is kind of what I was expecting, and it may or may not continue. So, one thing that I'm just going to say that I've seen with quote unquote library Twitter and with librarians on social media and in a few other avenues is that they don't have the purest sort of convictions that I'm seeing a lot of you seem to have on the discussion boards. So, what I mean by that is that there are, like, I'm seeing a lot of people on the discussion boards who seem to be pretty much purists in thinking that libraries should carry or allow or display or whatever anything that is not unprotected or that is protected, in order to not use the double negative. I'm sorry. There shouldn't be further restrictions on anything that is protected by the First Amendment. Now, one thing that comes into play here very firmly, and I believe it was Chris who brought this up, but it was a very good point, is that these things also are going to vary depending on what kind of library you're dealing with. I've worked mostly in academic libraries, but I do have a year and a half experience as a librarian at a public library as well. And school libraries may be more restrictive than the academic and public libraries, but perhaps public libraries may be more restrictive than academic libraries, even due to the possibility of children more likely being in the public library as opposed to the academic library. But so I'm trying to see now if starting with Unit 3, now that you see Unit 3 is a good example for trying to figure this out. So you're going to learn about the Miller test in Unit 3. So that is what you were doing this week. And you will see, once you actually get into the terms of the Miller test, you will see that not a whole lot is going to be deemed legally obscene in most communities, okay? And given that, maybe there is a determination that needs to be made, especially if there is a piece within a display that is seen as perhaps controversial or somebody wants to call it obscene. Well, does it fail the Miller test, or does it become obscene, I should say, due to the Miller test? That's something we've got to figure out. And if it's not obscene based on the Miller test, it still might be inappropriate for the library. We'll see. It might be inappropriate for the library to have on display, Or it might even be inappropriate for the library to carry and loan out, or even inappropriate for the library to grant access to on library terminals. Who knows? Well, you know. So tell us. Please, please tell us. I look forward to seeing your discussions. But I am going to keep this under 6 minutes because, frankly, I am miserable right now and need to do stuff before I get called in for my jury duty first thing Thursday morning. So I'm losing 2 days out of my week. And I hate it. But anyway, y'all have a good one. As always, I'm thinking of you and I want you to be safe and healthy in these pandemic times. Talk to you soon.